Good morning. My name is Yitzhak Sasson, and I want to share with you an interesting concept that I learned about over the last couple of years. It's called loss aversion. Loss aversion is defined online at the University of Texas website as the notion that people hate losses more than they enjoy gains. It seems like probably a really obvious statement, but maybe you haven't even thought about it, and like I didn't for most of my life, for almost all of my life. So, um, Here's the way it works. Imagine there are two customers and they are buying something that is not physical. Let's say they're buying ebooks and they buy a package of ebooks. One customer buys a package of ebooks for $50 and the seller says, "Do you want to buy this extra ebook for an extra $10?" And it says, "No, I'm fine with these books." Because the sale is really just sending links to books. So it's not like it's something that's difficult. It's not stressful. He's not losing anything out of his pocket. He's not losing any material goods. And he says, "No, I'm good." So the person sells the package of ebooks and makes $50. Then the second customer says, "I want to buy these ebooks for $50. So he sells them. He says, "Hey, do you want to buy this extra ebook for $10? And the client says, or the customer says, "Yeah, I'll take that." And something happens, and he sells everything for $60. And something happens, and let's say he's just like in the street and he loses $10. So the net profit of the second sale is $50. But he went on a he went on a little bit of a roller coaster. There was a small high from the extra add-on, a small high for the extra add-on of the $10 book, but the pain or the suffering involved in losing that $10 far exceeds the pleasure in gaining that $10. It's a very strange phenomena. I think you can pretty much see it with children, with babies or children. Children playing, they can collect all the toys in the room, and they want and they want and they want. But if you go and take away a car or a Lego man or something like that, it's crushing. It could bring them to tears. Maybe it's not exactly the same scenario, but I think you could probably find situations in your life that losing money is far more painful than if you would have never made that money in the first place. Taking the idea one step further, it's really a divine kindness that Hashem does this for us. Because let's say there's a din in Shemaim that somebody is supposed to have X amount of suffering, discomfort, whatever it is. Well, according to without this bias, let's say he's supposed to suffer by a loss of $1,000. But without this bias, he would lose $1,000. But with this bias, he would lose, let's say, $100, because the pain of losing $100 with this bias, with this notion of loss aversion, is equally painful than if we didn't have the situation at all. So I think that's really an interesting idea. There are other biases that help us navigate our days and our lives as well, and maybe we'll take a look at some of those in the future. But I hope you appreciate this, and that's it for today. Have a wonderful day and be well. Bye-bye.